Is Xbox giving up on console? If you have scrolled through social media lately, you have seen the absolute panic. You have seen the rumors claiming the brand is finished. And honestly, if you look at it from the outside, it looks bad. You saw Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launch on PlayStation 5 back in April. You see reports of Xbox hardware sales tanking quarter after quarter. To the untrained eye, this looks like the end of an era. It looks like surrender. It looks like Microsoft is packing up its bags and leaving the living room forever. But I am here to tell you the brutally honest truth. Xbox is not dead. But the Xbox you knew, that plastic box that locks games away from the other kids, that concept is absolutely gone. What we are seeing right now isn't a funeral. It is what financial insiders are calling the Great Decoupling. It is a fundamental shift in how the business operates, and if you do not understand it, you are going to miss the bigger picture. Before we expose the reality behind the numbers, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with that one friend who is currently panicking about their digital library. We need to get the truth out there. Here is the reality check. Microsoft has realized they cannot beat Sony in raw hardware sales. The combined market for high-performance consoles has been stuck at around 200 to 250 million units for 2 decades. It is a hard ceiling. Fighting for a larger slice of that stagnant pie is a strategy of diminishing returns. It is a zero-sum game where you only win if the other guy loses. Instead, they have pivoted to a strategy they call every screen is an Xbox. They are transforming into a massive third-party publisher that just happens to make its own hardware. They are no longer trying to force you to buy their box. They are trying to sell you their content on whatever box you already own. Think about it. Why limit a massive game like Doom the Dark Ages to just Xbox players? That limits your audience. By selling it to millions of PlayStation owners on day one, they unlock a massive revenue stream. When a PlayStation user buys an Xbox game, Sony might have subsidized the hardware cost, but Microsoft takes the profit from the software. It is pure profit arbitrage. They are using Sony's hardware to print money for themselves. Don't believe me? Look at the financials. In the first quarter of fiscal year 2025, Xbox hardware revenue collapsed by 29%. If this was 2010, the division would be shutting down. Panic buttons would be hit. But in that same quarter, their total gaming revenue shot up by 61%. How is that possible? It's the Activision Blizzard factor and the growth of services. This is the smoking gun. The success of the business is no longer tied to how many Series X consoles they sell. They have decoupled profit from the plastic box. The console is no longer the engine of growth, it is just one part of the machine. So the big question remains, does this mean they will stop making consoles? Absolutely not. Executives like Sarah Bond have explicitly confirmed that next-generation hardware is in active development. They need a console to serve as the anchor for the brand. It sets the baseline for performance and provides the premium experience for the hardcore fans, the whales, who spend the most money. Without the console, the brand risks becoming invisible. But the strategy is evolving. Just look at the ROG Xbox Ally and Ally X that launched recently on October 16th. This isn't just a PC. Microsoft built a specific full-screen experience for it to make it feel like an Xbox handheld. This validates their new approach. They are partnering with hardware makers to expand the ecosystem without taking all the manufacturing risk themselves. And looking forward to 2027, reports suggest we are going to get a high-power successor to the Series X alongside a native Xbox handheld to finally capture that portable market. And regarding that canceled Project Keystone streaming box you heard about, it wasn't canceled because they hate hardware, it was canceled because it cost too much to make. Why sell a $129 streaming box when an Amazon Fire TV stick can run the Xbox app perfectly fine? It was a financial decision, not a philosophical one. Here's the bottom line. The console war is dead. Microsoft killed it. They are not trying to sell you a box anymore. They are trying to sell you a subscription in games on any device you own, whether that's a phone, a PC, a PlayStation, or a Samsung fridge. If you own an Xbox, keep it. It's still the premium place for Game Pass. But do not expect exclusives to stay exclusive forever. The walls are coming down. We are moving from a hardware war to an ecosystem war, and Microsoft is playing a very different game than Sony. That's the reality behind the panic. Does this make you want to keep your Xbox, or are you moving to PlayStation? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, follow, and share for more brutally honest deep dives. We will see you in the next one.